Good morning. Welcome everybody. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a quick prediction reading for the 17th of May. Now for anyone new to my channel, I just let my guides channel through to you. So I'm just going to close my eyes and we'll just get started. But just before I do, I just want to let you guys know that apparently there has been some evidence come out. It was in the New York Times apparently about the fact that Johnson & Johnson and the same company apparently that does Johnson & Johnson also produced some of the AstraZeneca as well, and they did hide their contaminated vaccines. It's a big sort of thing. So you might read about that or hear about it, but that was on mainstream media, which is the New York Times paper, which is huge. So we can take that as a positive today. So the evidence is coming out. These things are starting to be uncovered. You have to trust. Anyway, I'll close my eyes. We'll just get started and see if there's a couple of quick messages today. Now, there's going to be empirical findings. And they're saying that people are going to have to testify on oath. There is a lot coming out. You have to trust this process. People are starting to stand up. They're starting to find their voices. They won't be pushed down anymore. People are not going to be pushed down anymore. I just keep getting that word empirical. Things are going to have to be determined and decided in court. I mean, gosh, you think about it. They have ruined people's lives and they've lied and hidden information from people. And then they destroyed people's lives, vilified, ostracized people from society, and absolutely damaged people as well in that process. God, we don't even know the mental health outcome, like I said. So, you know, this is what's happening. I'm just going to see what else we get today. You know, the guides are showing me that iceberg. It's that, what they've been hiding is just atrocious. It's like horrifying. You know, I talked yesterday about people's mouths being zipped up and how they feel like they're in a horror movie, some of these people waking up. But they don't even know what's to come. Like I said, there's sequels to this. This is going to go on and on and on. It is. It's like a bad horror movie that's starting to come out. It started off as a normal kind of movie and then it's just going from bad to worse to worse to worse, and then it becomes this big horror movie. And that's what I'm definitely getting. That's the energy I'm getting today. Is this is becoming a bad horror movie with, it could be up to 5, 6 sequels. It's just going on and it's just getting worse and worse as more stuff gets uncovered. And I think for anyone watching my videos, we pretty much knew where this was all headed, and what was going to be coming out wasn't going to be pretty. But, well, the guides are saying it's going to be goddamn ugly. People are going to be shocked, and I talk about this all the time. People having that shell shock and that, you know, how could they lie to us? How could they hide information? Can you imagine if you have jabbed something into your arm and you don't know what the hell's going on now? Did you get a contaminated dose? Did you not? How many question marks are going to come from that? So that's why this is turning into like a horror movie now. So if you're watching my video, as you guys know out there, just keep sitting back, eat your popcorn, go and top up your popcorn. If it's empty, you could be there for a while. You might have to recook a new batch. God, like I said, maybe buy a popcorn machine so you can make your own continuously, because this is going to go for quite a while. God, I'll just see what else we're going to get today. Yeah, I still get that frozen energy like for Canada. I'm just getting that it's not stuck. It's just frozen in time. It's mortifying to people in Canada. Canada was a place of great freedom, great honor, great heritage, and now it's like a place of embarrassment and people are harboring a lot of hatred and anger towards their leader, which we know is Trudeau, which we can totally understand. We can all relate to that. Anyone around the globe can relate to what Canada's kind of going through at the moment, because it's just horrific. We've all seen your journey, and we do sympathise with you a lot. That's why I talk about Canada so much, because Canada is kind of the representation of what all of us could end up going through. God, here in Australia, I do worry about that a lot. And I know, you know, all the places we live, Sweden, Finland, Netherlands, Iceland, New Zealand, gosh, everywhere, we are all on guard of what is coming towards us. I'm definitely getting that today, because at any time, things can just change on the, you know, flick of a switch. Gosh, I just watched a little bit of the news before. As you know, I watch it every blue moon just to have a bit of a giggle. And now they're pushing, well, they're still pushing, rather, the flu here in Australia, because it's winter now. Excuse me. Oh, talk about tired, aren't we? We're all over this. And they were actually saying how the flu could really attack the children now. And again, they just want kids to get the flu jab and the jabs. Because they have been in so much lockdown that their immune systems are very, very low, and they could get very, very sick. You know, not that the flu is that dangerous, but it can kill you still. So they're actually using the same kind of exact narrative as the CV. I won't say it, but they're using the same narrative. It's still very, very dangerous. And they're talking about trying to mandate masks again back in Victoria. Oh, it is just, you know, oh God, it is just never ending, isn't it? It is just like, oh gosh, it is seriously, excuse my bad image, but it is like poo on your shoe. It is very hard to get off. And it's like you keep smelling it, but you can't sometimes find it. Oh, sorry, that's a terrible analogy, but I know everybody can relate to that. Oh, I'll just see if there's anything else today. Oh, the corruption is just rife. It's showing me like they're underpinning. And anyone who's a builder out there or understands like the building industry, when you're underpinning a house, you're propping that house up. So it's almost like you're re-stumping it, or you're fixing things. Maybe termites have eaten out the stumps or something, and you're underpinning. So you're propping it up. Well, this is the image that I'm getting. Government and parliamentary leaders are, like I said the other day, when their towers were swaying and starting to collapse, they're having to put like big pieces of timber there to prop it up. It's that same thing. It's that underpinning. They're having to go around and put support under the things they're trying to implement, because they're starting to collapse. And this is what we want, things to collapse. I'll just see if there's anything else today. Yeah, their structures are hurting. And they're showing me that, you know, with this underpinning, for example, trying to prop up their great agendas, the cracks are forming. And this is great. We want the cracks forming, because when the cracks are forming, it means it's becoming a bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger crack. And eventually things might like split open. If you think of a crack in a building, you know, that's pretty bad. You've either got to get a plaster or a cement person out and fix that crack pretty quickly, or it's just too late and then the whole structure starts to collapse. And this is what is happening. This is what the guys are showing me. The structure is starting to collapse. I'll just see if there's any last quick messages today. It's showing me like all the governments and parliamentary leaders hanging on to like the railings. So it's like if you think of their tower or their bloody big penthouses or whatever, they're up there hanging on to those railings now because things are getting unsteady. So they're having to really hang on. So they're trying to get that tighter grip so they don't sort of fall over the balcony, or, you know, not literally, but they're hanging on to that agenda now. They're trying to keep it sort of close, so they stay safe and nothing comes out and no information comes out and they don't look like they're corrupt. And so in other words, they're trying to save and salvage their reputations. Now, this is probably not all of them, but I'm definitely sure that there's a handful of them that are trying to do some quick first aid. They're showing me the Band-Aids being put on these, you know, open wounds that are starting to ooze their gunk. And that is the truth coming out, actually, because if you get the gunk out, things start to heal, don't they? So we need the truth to come out, so everything starts to heal, including our lives. But this is what I'm getting. They're trying to put Band-Aids on things and protect themselves and hang on really tight to the things they're trying to roll out and implement now. And look, I'm going to have to leave you with that today. I'm just heading out. I'm heading off to Canberra for the day today. And look, keep strong, keep positive. I know this is really challenging for us at the moment because there's so much going on. But look, the fact that was on the New York Times, that is huge. And the fact that they're hiding information and people are finding that out, everything is a win. And I want you to take that as a win for the month of May, that informations are starting to come out. They can't keep hiding it. It's impossible. But now they're trying to protect themselves and keep their government images perfect, which we know they're not. And that's what I'm definitely getting today. So stay strong. Refill your popcorn, maybe buy the popcorn machine and sit back and keep watching the next sequel, and we'll see where this is all heading. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification and the like button because that always helps me too, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye from Australia.